I've been bawling all day, so I don't. All right. Let me get a couple things set up for the live. I don't look good. I don't feel good. I am very upset. Um, I have been for a couple days. I do feel hopeful that we may have gotten justice for Harmony. Maybe. So we're going to talk real quick. I look like hell. I don't care. It's called real life. All right. So the FBI and the law enforcement are at Harmony Montgomery's. I'm trying to fix the camera, y'all. It's like being dumb. Whatever. Hi, lovely lady. So, when the police and the FBI went to, when it was in the winter, and they searched the one home that Adam and Kayla, the father and stepmother of Harmony, we got a little bit hopeful. Everybody did, but I was like, no. This one, I feel strongly, very, very strongly, that they may have found Harmony. I already do feel that's why the FBI was seen bringing in a refrigerator into this other home that Adam and Kayla lived at. What went through my mind immediately was that refrigerator being taken in when I kept saying, she's in a fridge, she's in a fridge, she's in a fridge, she's in a fridge. And I keep hearing Harmony say, Daddy threw me away like trash. And then I'm hearing, like, in my head, it's possible she could be, like, what would you do with trash? I don't know. I do feel that I have a lot of hope that it's Harmony, but at the same time, I don't want it. I don't want it to be her, because then she's no longer alive. But at the same time, I know she's passed over because I've had communication with her. So it's a 3D 5-3 battle I experience, because I don't allow myself a grieving process at all until, like, when they found Serenity, it broke me. Like, I almost quit doing YouTube. I went behind the scenes for a while. I should have known this was coming, because for a week now, honestly, I have been hermited in my room, feeling like I can't even explain it. Like, nobody loves me, even though I know you guys do. I was just embracing an energy, and I couldn't quite figure it out. And the more reads I did, the more there was something big coming to the surface. I also feel Summer's information will be coming out too. She's been getting that. I keep feeling feathers on me, so I am so tired of feeling that there is no hope, because we can't. We're only watching, what, 5 kids, and there's millions out there, and it's depressing. But if they do find Harmony, he will bring the resolve that she is seeking, which is justice to be proven what has been done to this child. I don't know where to go with my pain, because Do we have a right to pain when this child is the one that actually suffered and has no voice? And then you have to look at it and go, the tears you cry are hers, are Michael's, are Summer's, the tears that we feel, the pain that we feel, or what they share with us to give us empathy of understanding how wrong they have been treated, how unfair. I feel so much anger that people that have not even met these children have so much more love in their little pinky than the monsters that were considered parents. How unreal is our world today? I get on here every day, not every day, but I get on here when I do with the full intent of raising the vibration. Well, we have to be authentic, and we have to look at this and say, this is horse shit. We need laws changed. The minute a child goes missing, treat it the same as you would if money went missing in a classroom of children. Nobody leaves this room. Everybody is separated. All hands on the table. It's not about who took it or why or what. We're just going to find it first. Then we'll worry about you and how you feel about being accused, wrongfully, rightfully, whatever. When these parents, when this child gets reported missing, if the parents have lost this child, they need to be immediately separated. Immediately. They need to be sequestered as a witness immediately for the information they know, whether they're guilty or not. They may say something that puts you in a whole new direction because this person, the husband or wife, would have interrupted even. It's just stupid that it's like, okay, so last time you saw this kid, they were wearing this, this, and this. And you were at work. Okay. You don't remember what you were doing. All right. You guys go about your normal lives. Thanks. Hey, if you get time, swing in for a polygraph, in the meantime, we're just going to randomly start talking to people. Yeah. You guys wouldn't know of anybody we should talk to. Like, did anybody just disappear and move away at that time? Candace Bly on national television lies out her effing mouth when her mother had left that property. Jody had left that property. Andy had left that property. Dotson had left the whole scene. All these people were like, oh, Summer's gone, split. Candace, nope, nobody. What the actual hell is wrong with our world that we can't even find a child that is missing? The first 2 hours, that's when you're going to find your kid. That's when you're going to find your kid. I don't go into every detail of my life. I don't. But my son went missing at 2 for 20 some minutes. 2 years old, completely missing in all our world. I had a fenced-in backyard with no gate because I was home alone with a 1 and a 2-year-old. That's how close my boys are, 15 months apart, and I was terrified. I had baby gates every which way. And we lived at a motel where the office was in the center of the motel and the house was in back of the office. So we have a lot of travelers coming in and out. I didn't want a gate. So the 2-year-old's in the backyard. I go into the house. Now, the backyard is maybe 50 by 50, not even in feet. Tiny little backyard. I could have a sandbox and he could run around in a circle around my lawn chair. We didn't even have a tree. It was tiny little fenced in. And when I say fenced in, I'm talking really good fencing. Like a tornado could hit the place. That's probably the only thing going to be standing, because a carpenter put it in the ground for me that was one of the top, which was my father-in-law at the time. We always said if you built a doghouse, that's where you'd go for a storm shelter, because even the doghouse wouldn't blow away. Anyway, I go in to change the baby. Very similar to the Michael Vaughn case. So I take the 1-year-old that's not potty trained, and I lay him in the living room floor with the door right here, and I can lay eyes on my son every time he comes across that door frame. So I can hear him and I can see him as I'm changing the baby. I get up and I lift the baby up, and I realize his clothing is wet. I go into the room. I pull out a sleeper, a different little, not sleeper, but clothes. I come out there to put it on, and I go to check on him real quick because it's been a whole 15 seconds. And I got no kid in the backyard, and there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere for the kid to be. So I'm like, that's impossible. That's like physically impossible. And I turn, I look, and my front door is standing a foot open. I grab the baby. I've got the sleeper in one hand. I run out into the street, into the parking lot of the motel. Everyone I see, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, 2-year-old blonde hair missing. 2-year-old blonde hair missing. I don't even say hi. I don't say bye. I don't say nothing. I'm screaming bloody murder. The whole neighborhood within, I'd say 2 to 5 minutes is like saying, I've been there. I can't find him. I'm like, go out further. And I'm running wild with this baby in my hand. People are like, let me take the baby. I'm like, leave me alone. I won't let go of this one. And I'm running. And something, reason, whatever it was, I ran back in the house to get something. I think it was a bottle. And y'all, my 2-year-old was in the house. Nobody taking him. He'd snuck back in. Yeah. The happiest moment of my life was when I ran outside and I was holding his hand, saying, come on, baby, let's go show everybody what we found today. I tell you right now, if I wouldn't have been able to find him and the cop would have grabbed me and threw me in a cell and said, until that baby's found, you stay here, I'd have been like, just make sure you're finding him. Get everybody out there. Do what you got to do. I don't care what you need to do to me. I'm no good. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I'll stay here for 5 days. I'll stay here 20 days just to find my kid. And that's what they need to be doing. They need to segregate these parents immediately. Whoever saw that child within 24 hours would need to be thoroughly questioned. Anybody that had contact within 6-hour window, whatever, would need to be segregated. So, all right, y'all, I've cried and all that good stuff. I'm going to come up here. I wonder if this phone will let me see chat. I got like a million things to share here on chat. I pray to God that this is harmony. It's just, I do feel it is. Like, if this isn't harmony, then call me wrong, because I feel it in my bones. Robin's been trying to figure out how to help me. As you can see, I don't look good. It's been 3 solid days of me feeling unloved and having to hide in my room because I feel abandoned. I feel like I was thrown out. And it's not me, y'all. It's not my energy. It's about to come out. I told y'all there's so much coming out. When my cards say this will happen, it's not that week. It might not even be the next week, but it happens within that time frame that that reading meant this. It's not like 10 years down the line, you know, and we have harmony being found. Okay, I'm trying to get to live chat. Okay, I found it. Patty Gemini says this spiritual war is draining us all. And it's hard to be positive because there's so much evil. God, come help us. Please, please. Yes, Spirit, help us. Hi, Grammy H. Lovely lady says exactly. Jane says you're definitely loved, Mama D. I know, y'all. That is an empath, I'm telling you. 3 days, Robin's been trying to figure out what to do with me. We went to the dock. We couldn't even go to the dock because people was there. So we went to the other dock and I was out there and I told her I want to take a bucket of my agates, which are incredibly powerful energies that I find myself and I love dearly. And I wanted to throw them one by one into Superior and give them back. And she's like, what is all this? I'm like, I don't know. I'm angry. I'm hurt. And I don't know where the energy's coming from. And then I wake up this morning and I don't do news, you know, I don't watch the news. And one of my 1111s was like, they may have found harmony. And I'm like, oh my God, they did. They somehow have found harmony. I could feel it. I knew it before they found serenity. And I mean, to this day, I know things that aren't even public about serenity, such as a suitcase and stuff like that. But I don't know why that's not coming out in the news. I expect it to soon because she showed me a walking path with a suitcase. Harmony has told me all along that she was stored in a container, a cooler, in a refrigerator. I don't know if that's where she ended up. I always thought landfill. I thought Manchester landfill. Everybody's like, nope, can't do. They haven't been taking garbage for many, many years. And I'm like, I don't know. All I can say is Harmony keeps saying Daddy threw me away like trash. And I really feel hopeful that they find her and this gets thrown at him. I am not a supporter of the death penalty. I know some people are. I respect your opinion to have your own. I do not, because I believe that, hey, you need to live it every day. You don't get an easy way out to just hit the reset button. I think you should have to face your karma in this lifetime. That's just how I feel. Let's see who else we got with us. Thank you, Jane. Jima, I have not heard that they have found her. We may not know for a few days because even if they do find something, they're only going to be able to say remains were found. They will have to do an autopsy to determine through probably mitochondrial DNA to see if it matches Harmony's DNA. There'll be a lot of toxicology reports, which, as we all know, Kayla and Adam's other children did come back positive to drugs. So I've always said that Harmony had that in her system, and I feel that that was part of what contributed to this situation. We'll see as the information comes out, but nobody knows. Carla says, don't get me started on Lisa Irwin. Live not far from her kidnapping. Oh, live not far from her kidnapping. Sorry. She died by mama neglect, in my opinion. But after all these years, cops don't have crap. Ugh, see, the chat disappears. How do I keep it? It won't let me keep chat up. That's why I have to use the other one. Teresa says, they are slowly bringing our babies home. Rose says, I heard they took out of a refrigerator. I don't know for sure now, though. Oh, my F. Okay. Well, I know that they are reporting on the news. I went and checked 3 different news sources, actual news. That's how I get my information that is considered factual. As I checked 3 news programs and 3 news facilities that are local reported seeing the FBI take in a refrigerator unit. This morning, those same local news broadcasts also reported that there were many officials in hazmat suits entering the apartment building. They have cleared out some tenants that were neighbors. They've cleared them out, and they are using different areas. There is a piece of a wall panel that is being shown, and we don't know where the wall panel came from, but there is a piece of wall panel or floor panel. It's like laying against the apartment now. It's a very thin, like board looking item. We don't know where that's been removed. But the news did state hazmat suits were worn by officials entering Adam and Kayla's old domicile at this apartment. Now, Crystal, the mother, the biological mother, was contacted and allegedly is quoted as hoping that this leads something to find her daughter, but also stated in her statement, according to these news broadcasts, that she had suggested this at a much earlier time, that this exact residence be thoroughly searched more in depth. So I found that interesting. It's like, why do the police need months? If a mother suggests to search something, why would it take police months, if that did occur, to respond to that? I mean, even if you're not with the person, that's the father of your child that you had an intimate relationship with, you might have a little bit more insight into the behaviors that are normal to that person. And unfortunately, I think with Adam, he had some peculiar normals in his world. Yeah, Baby Blonde says, correct. Search your own properties. What is that shit? What is that shit? We've had luck with having you search your own properties. Either the world is getting stupid, or I just don't have tolerance for that anymore. Yeah, go ahead, search your own properties. We're going to be right behind you with search warrants, right? I mean, do an initial search, because if you're a good citizen and you find a girl that's 5 years old that don't belong to you, then you've done good and you're going to help her. But just in case you're not so good, common sense tells me we're going to be getting search warrants for anybody that says no. And we're going to search your property, including JS and Andy B. But no. Don't want to offend our Facebook friends. Like I said, take a classroom of children, and there's a quarter missing. There's no favorites. They're children. Even good kids lie. There's no favorites. Nobody leaves the classroom. All hands on desks. We're going to go through your pockets, and no one's leaving this room until we find the quarter. Well, do the same to the parents. How do I get chat back? They didn't say that for summer. No. Whoever did say search your own properties was Ronnie Lawson. He did. He had luck with the last time they encouraged people to search their own properties. So he encouraged, in the Summer Wells case, for people to search your own properties. I get that. But then why not follow it up with a search warrant for other properties that are adjacent immediately? Why rely on people to just turn in any evidence that they find? I'm telling you now, it don't make no sense. I don't know. Right. No, yo, baby blondie. I know you didn't say it in chant love. Y'all let it go. Let it go. We all know what was meant. Yes, they should have been. Lovely lady says yes. They should have been all over those properties. I do too. I think I'm feeling missing children anger. I really do. I didn't get ready for the day hardly. I mean, I just was like, it's 900,000 degrees outside. I woke up feeling like like I said, I'm just emotionally drained. I'm physically drained. I'm angry. And I'm like, oh my God, the mention of that fridge going into the building. I'm like, is that what you were telling me, Harmony? Because she kept saying the fridge, the cooler, the fridge, the cooler. Daddy threw me away like trash. And then I heard Harmony Montgomery, and I read a little bit further, and FBI is taking in a refrigerator into the building. I'm like, they found her. That hit me like a ton of bricks in my sacral chakra. I'm like, I pray to God that this feeling is true, because I feel solid as a brick right now that they found Harmony. I really am so hopeful. And I don't know, wearing hazmat suits into the building, that speaks to me as DNA evidence all over the place. DNA evidence is so precise, and you have to be so cautious and so careful not to cross-contaminate. You have to make sure that if you have a sample of that DNA, that you leave enough for the standard testing as well as further testing. And so with that, you have to collect it in a way that you're not contaminating the collection. And it is so hopeful, so beautiful to see hazmat, because hazmat means they're taking this very serious. They are taking all precaution on not contaminating any collected evidence. They do not want room for there to be any wiggling out of this being what it is. See, you can take a DNA sample and get a corrupt sample, or not enough to be able to really get a solid result or a partial result. And so you really have to make sure that you're taking your time and your due diligence to truly collect it in a way that isn't your good old boy fashioned way. You have to literally show up for work and do your job properly, which I do see a lot of wondering why it's taken us so long to get here. If we find out that Harmony is in that location, why would we have drug our feet so long to get into that place? Wouldn't that have just been a place to go to? Hey, Beba, too. Good to see you. Tanya says, Mama D, there's going to be a press conference at 4 Eastern time. So, y'all, it should be coming up in a half hour. I'll cut out for that because I want to go watch that myself. So, Eastern time, 4. So, would that be 3 o'clock Central? Hey, Blue Eyes. Hi, Pez Lovely. God bless you too, Kimberly. I don't know how people live with that row. I don't. I agree, Haley. The parents need to be held accountable. I know Chazer says I'm picking up these kids' energies. I truly am. Robin's been trying for 3 days to figure out what is wrong with me. And I'm like, I can't tell you in words. I don't want to talk to none of my friends no more. I don't want to go online no more. I feel like I'm unloved. And I was so mad and I was so angry. And I told her, I want to take all my agates and I'm going to throw them back into Lake Superior as hard as I can. And she's like, this is so weird. She's like, is it the full moon coming up? I'm like, I don't know. I'm so hurt, and it's been going on to the point. Finally, today, I was watching the news and I saw that fridge go by and I'm like, we're going live. I can't take it anymore. I cannot handle. I've got to vent it. I feel so much better since I vented. When I first got on, everything was so raw. I think in venting it, I kind of hyperventilated a little bit and got lightheaded, but it helped a lot to transmute with you. 30 minutes. 30 minutes no matter where I am. Okay, 30 minutes we go live. Or, well, they go live. Okay. Yes, Pez. So, DNA needs certain samples on DNA should be refrigerated immediately because of the different levels of decomposure can time lock or time stamp certain events, and autopsies and anthropologists go through this, and the better you preserve the evidence, the better naturally you have a chance of getting the results you need. So when I see a refrigerator going in, we're talking DNA to me. When I see hazmat going in, we're talking evidence to me. Do I feel her remains are going to be found? Possibly. Very strongly, honestly. Very strongly. Hey, Midgie May. Midgie May says they use a refrigerator to contain evidence and protect it via duty run. Yeah. Yeah, I did need to release Leslie. Judith says they took a fridge in to preserve the EVU. I don't know what EVU is. Evidence? I don't know. 3 p.m. Central. So we're on a 28-minute countdown. All right. Let me see if I can get this other phone going. We could just watch it. Well, we're all going to go watch it there, but I'll get this other phone rolling. And then those of you that want to stay on here, I'll show it to you. We'll be able to hear it. I do care about the children. I seriously care a lot about the children. I'll tell you now, I'm not feeling a huge vigil for summer for me. I am going to take the day to spiritually commune with the universe as my inner child. So I won't have a video out, anything, nothing tomorrow. My channel will be silent out of respect to give Summer the peace that she needs. And there are so many beautiful vigils out there. I'd like to attend some of them. And, I'm not about the ratings, so it don't matter to me about that part. I just feel like a moment of peace for me, for those of us that have worked all year trying to find this child, and here we are, maybe finding harmony on the anniversary of summer. Because today marks the 365th day that this child has been missing. Summer has been missing. And God only knows how many days since harmony has. But the truth will get found out. We will know. Okay. Allie's going to stay with me, so we're going to get the other phone going. I'm going to jump over, grab my tea, and we'll kind of hang out together, discuss some other things. I love you too, Mallory. Midgie May says, my feet will be in the earth tomorrow meditating and praying for summer. As will mine. As will mine. Oh, I love the hearts, you guys. Thank you, Pez, for staying with me. Oh, I love you too, Bebe. I'm not going to give up either. I agree, Marla. Everybody's house should be searched. Judith says, rumor has it, stepmother gave L.E. the tip. Yeah, yesterday, Adam had a court date that got postponed till September. I don't know. That's a good question. Teresa wants to know, do you think Kayla talked because they both just had court dates not long ago? Tribal Gal, hi. Tribal Gal says, we are here for you. You care about the children. Your 1111 family is here for support. Vent all you want. Well, I feel so much better. I don't know. I was just trying to keep it quiet and to myself. And the more I did, the lonelier I got, the sadder I got, the deeper I felt pain, the more I felt like nobody noticed me. Do you remember me telling y'all? I had a dream the other night, and I already shared this on another video, and this was days ago. The invisible. They were searching for me, and I was invisible. Like at first, there was an aggressor, and they were all after me. And they were after us. And so I took off, and it was a spaceship in the like 1840s. And I decided to hide, and I would go into people's houses to hide. And then the people didn't even see me. Like I couldn't be seen. And then I realized, well, if they can't see me, I don't think the attacker can see me. It was like I was a lucid dreaming ghost, and I was wandering through all these houses, and they were searching for me, and they could not see me, but neither could the inhabitants. Holy snikes, what if that was Harmony connecting somehow, or Summer or Michael connecting to me? Because I didn't think of it that way, like a missing person, but like I was a ghost and nobody could see me. Like I was trying to stay hidden because I was scared of people. I was scared of these like authority figures. I didn't know what they were going to do with us. I thought they would kill us. So I was hiding from them. But then I realized even the people in the houses couldn't see me either. So, okay. Does anybody have the link that we need to go to? Patty says, yeah, last time Lawson had people search their own property, the kidnapped girl was found in his brother's outside shed, and he and his brother split the reward. Wait a minute. Whose brother? Patty, if you tell me that the girl was found in Ronnie Lawson's brother's shed, outside a shed, Ronnie Lawson, I'm just not going to go there. I'm not going to say nothing. I just feel there are some problems with Mr. Lawson. I don't think he's that smart. I did have the invisible cloak on, Pez. That's what it felt like. But I'm starting to wonder, like, I was trying to hide. Why was I trying to hide? And then we have all that stuff about hide and seek. I do think it's because of this tip. Thank you, Marla. Thank you, Tanya. Charlie's Web says, hello, everyone. Please send healing vibes my way. All three of my children and then myself have COVID. Oh, Charlie, you're just going through the worst. I send you lots of healing energy, my love. Aw, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, Sully, I'm glad your personal reading was right on. That's good. I mean, I held off on doing the Starlight's reading because I've been feeling this heavy, heavy, heavy energy. And I cleared it one morning for a couple hours by doing extensive smudging and meditation, and I was able to get personal reads done. And by that evening, no good again. And I'm like, it's got to be this full moon energy. Brian Etten, I don't know what channel. I don't do news. Y'all send me something. Check on Brian Etten. Do I just type Brian Etten? Brian Etten. Oh, it put Brian Appen. I have terrible accent. Okay, let's try spelling it for him. E-N-T-I-N. Okay, I'm going. 2 hours ago. Let's read this together. They were showing me something. I got it. I got it now. Like I said, now that I'm talking with y'all and I let that all out of how bad I was feeling and where it was coming from, it's like my whole energy feels like I'm returning, like it was fighting to get out of me. And I couldn't express it to Robin. It had to be to you guys. It says, Brian Etten says, and this was 2 hours ago today, it says, the FBI has taken a refrigerator out of the home where Adam and Kayla Montgomery once lived. It was wrapped in biohazard tape and loaded into a truck. I told y'all she's in a refrigerator. I'm just telling y'all. She is. Remember how many times I've screamed that? I feel like if they can give us that knowledge that she's been found, I'll be able to breathe again. Police say this search is in Manchester, exactly where we said. New Hampshire is connected. Police, I'm gonna slow down. We're gonna say this very, very seriously. Police say, this is right out of the tweet from Brian Etten 2 hours ago. Police say the search in Manchester, New Hampshire is connected to the disappearance of now would-be 8-year-old Harmony Montgomery. Harmony's mother, he goes on to like post below his own post. We're going to read this. It says, Harmony's mother says she has not gotten an update from the police, but in her heart, she told me she no longer believes Harmony is alive. The latest upcoming at Nation at 5 p.m. ET. So 5 p.m. puts it 3 p.m. for us. Is that how it works, y'all? No, Ophelia, I never did do a painting for Harmony. And maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm just taking the day to be with our missing children's energy. I'm not doing anything online. In fact, my channel goes silent out of respect for the missing children, to give them the peace that they need. And like I said, there are beautiful vigils out there, and everyone chooses to pay their respects in different ways. Mine is to just go give some silence and peace and allow just no communication other than feelings, just pure energy of love tomorrow. I purposely did my vigil a month ago for summer. And if you are interested in seeing that, sure you can get on there and there's a link to it somewhere. Okay, we're going to find. All right, hold on. We've got to find. Well, this is Twitter. News Nation. Okay, let's go see what this is. Do I have to go on YouTube or something, y'all? Because News Nation just gives me that. Okay, I don't know how to get on there. Hi, Dreamer. How are you? I love you too. Oh, sorry, Ophelia. Sending you lots of healing energy to Ophelia. Hi. Oh my gosh. Suzanne, how are you? Teresa says a few channels are saying they found remains. Hi, Jen. Oh, I know, Patty. Don't get me started on had. Patty says, what the hell? Had Ellie not backtracked everywhere they lived long before now? Please, right? Okay, you guys, I need a link. Search News Nation on YouTube. Okay, thank you, Pez. Okay, we're going to YouTube. We'll go to the little search engine. All right. How will we know? 53 minutes ago, house falls into the river near Yellowstone during historical flood. There's nothing on here that shows me harmony. I don't know how they do this. Do I need, oh, maybe if I subscribe. Oh, I am subscribed. Okay, Pez. Let me go on to, okay, I figured out how to do it. I just go onto my live and then I can click the comments from Pez. Okay, does it show me live yet? Few more. Live. All right. Now I go to play. Okay, we're going to have to mute it for a minute. Are you going to hear us talking? I'm sorry, you're looking at my hat. Okay, that's not a live that we're doing now. Well, I'm on News Nation, y'all. Okay. Would it be on newsnationnow.com? All right, I'm just going to hit this and see what happens. Banfield. Yeah, they don't have an update at all on here. Why? I need help. Where's another site? Maybe I'll get a ding on my phone. I'm looking to see if anybody sent me a... Nope. Nobody sent me a link. I love you too, BB. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not that great at lives. Okay, go where? Yes, go there. I did. Am I there? Is that where I'm supposed to be? Dreamer, Channel 5 ABC. Yes, Danny, you are. Okay, I'm in the right place. It'll come on, right? Yes, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Marie's Diamond Painting, for staying with us, love. Kimberly says, I think they are checking the walls and floor rafters. Okay, Allie, I did do that. I went to YouTube and I searched News Nation. Oh, now I'm showing up on live. Okay, I'll be able to click the link that's down below. There it is. Okay, I'm on to that channel. And I can see their stuff there too. It begins in 8 minutes at 3:00 p.m. All right, y'all, grab your tea, your coffee, your drink, your water, and let's get ready. We're gonna hopefully hear what they have found. It's like so warm in my office, but I don't want to turn the fan on because it'll be loud and then that's all y'all will hear. So we can deal with it. How would they have missed this location? I'm just trying to figure that part out. Even if the mother, Crystal Sorry, had not even, let's say she just said that, but she really hadn't done that. Let's just play with that thought. Okay, what kind of detective doesn't search every resident that the primary placement holding parent lived when a child's disappeared? Anybody help me? Hi, Amanda Kaysen. My nose is itching. Spirit's here. We must be about to find something out. Good evening, everyone. Hope is well here and watching from Ohio. Very cool. Welcome, Amanda. Chester says, amazing how Spirit gives you info, that they do it in so many, many ways. Yes, yes, indeed. What's the matter, Gretchy? Go potty? I may have to take a few seconds before the program starts to potty the puppy. Pez says, I think she was in the floor covered up. Hi, Vanetta. How are you? Woo, I'm telling you, it's heating up fast. We have a heat wave on. When is Harmony's birthday? Somebody mentioned about her birthday. When is Harmony's birthday? Yes, Larson's brother Shed. Her name was Carly Trent. She was found alive. Her uncle went to school and checked her out, and he's in prison. Wow. Yes, this heat wave is something else. All right, I'm going to potty Gretch. She's going to have to go out in the heat for a few minutes. And so that gives us about 5 minutes. Consider it intermission. I'm going to lower the lights so that it's not so bright on you guys on the black curtain. I wish I had something cool for you guys to look at. So here's what we're going to do for intermission. we're going to take out this beautiful gift I got from everybody at the 1111 family. And I'm going to put that here. We're going to tip this down while I go potty the puppy. And I'm going to let you guys enjoy this while I go potty the puppy. How's that? Oops. I'll be right back. Come on, bees. She might need two. Oh, I pulled it close, y'all. Minute out. Okay. I'm back. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? It's my night light at night. We'll leave that turned on. We'll get this back up here. Whoop. We'll get more lights on. Give me a minute. I'm warm. I'm telling you, it's not friendly out there right now. It's that warm. Like even the breeze is like, oh, there my beautiful family is. All right. You should be starting. Oh, let me unlock the phone, y'all. All right. We'll turn it up. Make sure it's on full blast. Let's see how our chat's doing. I wish I could lock chat on. Let me see if I can lock chat. It would have been great to keep chat on the screen instead of having to touch it. Let me see if this is it.
Hello. We are live.
This is J for Justice.
Woo!
I thought we were going to be watching the news at 4.
The focus right now on a Union Street home where her father used to live.
We will be live with them in just a second.
All right, hold on. There's got to be breaking news. Okay. There's got to be a News Nation directly from News Nation. I don't want another creator's link. I want the news. News Nation Live. That's what we needed the whole time. No. That's 1 month ago. 11 days ago. 1 hour ago. Yeah, it's just about the house falling in. Let me see. Yes, I do think I can feel harmony. Now I really do. I'm looking, y'all. I don't have a link, so. It's like an oven. I think that's part of why Gretchen's crying. I may have to give her a bath just so she cools off. Because, you know, dogs have a fur coat. You went on the chair? Of course you do. Well, I'm on News Nation. And it's not on yet. Okay. Are you kidding me, Kimberly? Today is Harmony's birthday? Wow. See, and I don't keep up with the news, so I don't know how to get to the programs when they happen. But this was released 4 hours ago on News Nation. Let me see if I can type News Nation Brian Etten or Enton. Yeah, all they have right now on News Nation is about the house falling into the river, which is horribly scary looking. So strange. I go down 2 posts. So it goes 1 hour ago. They're talking about the video captures the moment a house was swept away into the river near Yellowstone National Park, right? The next one is about Naomi Iron, latest on missing case. And then the next one below that is about that breaking down the evidence of the Brian Laundrie case. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like so overwhelming to think of when we were in the Gabby case, and here we are together again on the Harmony case and on Summer's case. And it is heart-wrenching. It takes like so much energy to be able to stay in that level of constantly not knowing, not having any resolve. That I personally can't do it. I don't recommend it. So even if you're heavy into true crime, I highly recommend setting your own boundaries that you feel comfortable with in order to self-care, like I had to do. Like tomorrow, I can't do any videos. I'm going to be bawling. My energy is going to be low. I'm not going to feel like, and that's actually today. I record everything one day before it happens. Like if it's a full moon, then I wait until night to do the video because that way it's still in the full moon energy. But I always do it the day before. So like today would be the day to where I'm all over the place and I feel terrible, that I'd be trying to put my energy into a summer vigil. That wouldn't be fair. And so in order to self-preserve and be able to stay with this as long as it takes to bring these missing kids home, I have to take huge steps back. And then when I'm solid and I'm recharged and I feel good again, I'm able to dip back in. But like when Serenity, Mackenzie's death was announced, I felt it for about 3 days prior. Everybody knew something wasn't wrong, wasn't right. I was bawling. It was right around the time that I was painting Summer's painting. And I had just got done painting that for Summer's birthday when Serenity was found. And that sucked the wind out of me for a while. And I almost like walked away from everything because I didn't feel justice was served. I felt like, I don't know, exhausted, drained. That's how I feel personally now, is exhausted and drained, and starting to realize that these children from the other side want justice, and they're using energy propelling them. So like either Summer's birthday or the anniversary of Summer's death, it's like the missing children's energy on the other side uses where everybody is focusing their energy. So everybody starts focusing their energy into one pivotal point on the planet for the missing kids, because it's one of their moments that everybody's looking at, like a birthday or an anniversary. So millions of people focus in. Why would the energies of the missing children not use that energy to say, here I am, right? Here I am physically, come find me. And all that pressure on someone to break in the case and give up what we need to bring justice to these children and find these children. And so with that, as I've gotten closer to Summer's vigil, I felt a peace come over me for Summer. So I don't feel we're close right this minute, but I feel like we're right around the corner. But at the same time, peace for Summer, I personally felt like outside of YouTube, like I was back when Serenity was found. My energy was just ooh. And now I'm starting to understand the rhythm, the pattern. Let me see if I can do something. Did you already block him? I do too, Pez. Pez says, I feel so bad for the children that don't get the justice. Amanda, we don't know if she's been found yet, honey, unless something just happened. It'll be 4 o'clock. Okay. Thank you, Pez. 4 o'clock. I might not stay on that long, y'all. But I will post the update to that link onto our community page so that we can all stay together and stay updated. I wasn't watching chat because when I do a live, I need another device to be able to watch chat because
you can watch the rest of Brian's interview with Don Wells tonight at 9 on News Nation Prime. As
something
well as
just turned on.
Ronnie Lawson coming up again tonight at 9 on
6
News
months
Nation
ago
Prime.
on Summer Wells
Here at
case
the prayer circle, there's a group of a few folks getting ready to
on
gather in
WJHL.
broadcast this online.
My phone just started playing.
Showcasing Summer's story for everyone outside of the community here in Hawkins County and in Kingsport. Josh?
Ainsley Daniel live in Kingsport, thank you very much. And again, that Brian Enton interview with Summer's father and the sheriff of Hawkins County tonight.
But this isn't even Brian Enton, and it's not even news. It's WJHL.
I know in my heart and in my mind she was abducted.
Everybody that's involved in this case is person of interest. We've not ruled anyone out.
Yeah, Jody Sue.
That News Nation broadcast at 9 p.m. on the channels listed.
I don't know why we got that update. That is bizarre. But then, you know, Summer, I was talking about Summer's energy. I was talking about harmony and classics and Seer, little Oakley, you know, all of these children, Michael, their energies don't disappear because their physical presence is missing. And they can communicate. And I know a lot of people, I had a lady come on and say, well, if I'm so good at my job and I'm a psychic and all this, I should be able to tell exactly where she is right now. Well, I can give my information where I feel this person is, but if for some reason, and obviously if the divine wanted to hand over the situation, it would have been handed over well before I was ever involved. So there must be some reason. But with Summer, I do feel that she is close to 110 Ben Hill Road. I feel she's between her house and within like 7 to 10 miles, you know, 5 mile-ish area. I think they will someday find her. I pray. I do. In the meantime, I would love it if the case had been handled properly. But, I mean, I'll be honest. CM did a better job of questioning Candace than Ronnie Lawson, if you ask me. Of course, I don't know what Ronnie asked her, but I'm just saying. How do we get rid of this Mr. Nice Guy? There. Let's see if that worked. All right. I love you guys. I love you. I will not be on tomorrow unless Harmony is found. You might see me again tonight. If bones are found, if remains are found, I might jump on tonight. Just know that I think a day of respect, of peace is what 1111 family is going to offer to Summer tomorrow. I think that is, I feel that is what needs to happen. The respect of peace. I love you guys. Thank you for letting me vent. May the grace of God and all above, we find these missing children. Please, please, please help us find these babies and bring them to rest in a judicial way as well as a physical way. Allow this justice to come in and heal what can be healed. What can we do to learn from the situation to prevent it going forward? Restructure our world that we provide a safer place for our children. Thank you for all the gifts that you bestow upon us. And thank you for allowing us to find each other, to strengthen each other. I love you guys. Sending you guys light and love too, Jane and Sunshine. I love you, D Sunshine. I love you, Marla. Nan Southern Cross. I'm sorry, Mr. Nice Guy, that you're not, you know, a nice guy. I love you, Tana, Dreamer, Aggie. Pez, Teresa, Cheryl. There's an update on YouTube news. I don't get YouTube news. I didn't know there was a news. Yeah, about 40 minutes. Well, 45 minutes, we'll get an update. Love you, Tribal Gal, Amanda Kaysen. Hi, Becca. WBZ CBS Boston has videos on manhole cover. Okay, you guys? So if you're looking into that. I love you, Vanetta. Tam, I love you. I love you all. I love you. To the moon and back. God bless you all. Namaste, my beautifuls.